Hello everyone, myself M. Sanjida Ramsha, currently a final year student of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department from Sri Krishna Devaraya University. First of all, I am really thankful for this online internship opportunity provided by Emertxe Information Technologies. Today, I am here to present my project washing machine display. This is the presentation. I will be going through these contents in this presentation. Topics I have learnt in this internship, objective of this project, PIC microcontroller, requirements, tools I have used, peripherals used, and project demo. Topics learnt during this internship: introduction to C language, briefly introduction about the C language, conditionals, loops and operators, loops like for loop, do while loop, etc. Conditionals, if else condition, switch case condition, etc. Arrays, pointers, functions and strings. In functions, pass by value and pass by reference, etc. Pointers functions, how address is stored, etc. 1D arrays. Introduction to embedded systems and microcontrollers, about PIC microcontroller, how to download MPLAB and X8 cross compiler and PIC SimLab. Introduction to various peripherals of PIC16F877A, which is PIC microcontroller, and interfacing various peripherals of PIC16F877A, and finally the project implementation. C programming. C is a general purpose high level language. It is originally developed by Dennis Ritchie for Unix operating system. It is actually a popular choice for embedded systems and system programming because it is known for its efficiency and low level access to computer hardware. C has 32 keywords and it supports the built-in data types also. C programming is mostly used for the embedded programmings. Objective of this project: display washing machine functions on CLCD by using PIC microcontroller, which is PIC16F877A. We will be displaying functions, different types of functions on CLCD, and user can select any type of function that they want, and user can also select the level of the water, like low level or high or max, etc. It controls the time limit and which function to execute, and also control the amount of water. It lets users to choose the type of function. Tools used: MPLAB, X8 cross compiler and PIC SimLab. Peripherals used: PIC microcontroller, LED, switches, interrupts, timers, CLCD display and buzzer. This is the PIC SimLab board. Next, move on to PIC microcontroller. Architecture of PIC SimLab. This is the architecture of PIC SimLab. PIC16F877A, GPIO pin, general purpose input output pins. It is a bidirectional, and communication protocols I2C, RTC or EEPROM. It is also a bidirectional. If we have two arrows, we can say that they are bidirectional. This temperature sensor and a converter, analog to digital converter. CLCD bidirectional, matrix keypad bidirectional, SSDs digital keypad, buzzer, LEDs, RS-232. These are the peripherals of the architecture of PIC SimLab. Interrupts. Okay. An ISR is a software routine that hardware invokes in response to a interrupt. Basically, when a main function is executing and the interrupt is interrupt came, then main function will be stopped and the interrupt ISR routine will be executed. Then again it will come back to the main function and it will continue to execute the main function. When it is leaving the main function, the address of the main function will be stored in the stack so that it can continue after executing ISR routine. ISR attends to the request of an interrupting source by clearing interrupt flag and should save the register contents that may be affected by the code in the ISR. When an interrupt occurs, the MPU completes the instruction executed, then it disables the global interrupt enable, places the address from the program counter onto the stack. Next we will move to timers. Timer maintains the timing of an operation in sync with system clock or external clock. There are three types of timers: timer 0, timer 1 and timer 2. There are many applications for timers. For example, it can be used as a counter to generate delay. Next we will move on to the CLCD display. You can see here, this is CLCD display. It is a character liquid crystal display. In PiximLab we have two types of displays, 16:2 display and 16:4 display. We will be using 16:4 display in the project. It displays all the ASCII characters and some special characters. There are two types of communication modes, 4-bit mode and 8-bit mode. Next, let me show you my project. This is the project. Let me show you my build main project. Build is successful and loading is completed. Let me open PiximLab. This is PiximLab. Let me load the hex file once again. I will show you. This is the hex file of the project. Open. Okay. If you press key 5, these are the switches: switch 0, switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, switch 4, switch 5, switch 6 and switch 7. These are LEDs that will be blinking or toggling. This is the fan and this is the buzzer, and these are the ports. You can enable it or disable it. If you press key 5, the washing machine will be powered on. I have pressed key 5, it is powering on. You can see here, powering on washing machine. We have different types of functions, washing programs. If you press switch 4 for short duration of time, the washing program will be changed, and if you press for long duration time, the particular program will be selected. Let me press for short duration. See, it is changing. Let me press for long duration. That particular program will be selected. Now we can see water level. It is also same. If we press switch 4 for short duration, it will be changed. The level of water will be changed. If we press for long duration, the particular water level will be selected. Let me press for short duration first. It is changing. Let me press for long duration. Okay. Here, if we press switch 5, it will be start. The particular program that we have selected will be started, or if we press switch 6, it will be stopped. Let me press switch 5. You can see here program echo cottons and time. It is started. Here if you want to pause the function, we can press switch 6. Let me press switch 6 and show you. See, the fan is off, and if you want to restart it, you can press switch 5. You have restarted it. And another thing is, if you press switch 1, it will be shown that door is open. Please close the door, and buzzer will be on. You can see here, door is open, please close door. After the completion of this time, CLCD will display that program is completed. Please remove your clothes. Program completed, remove your clothes, and it will again show you the washing programs from the starting. This is the project we have built by using PIC microcontroller and 16x4 display, PIC 16F877A. This is the project. Thank you so much.